to pick up a cheque for Teenage Cancer Trust. Last year I came and did a talk at the ball, and since then Voices of Cancer have been raising money for Teenage Cancer Trust throughout the year.
I'm here tonight because we work very closely with Voices of Cancer. I'm Chief Executive of VHI, and what we do is work closely with Voices of Cancer to spread information of cancer within BME communities.
Really just to support the cause. I'm here tonight to be here with my family and have a great experience overall.
I'm here to support Voices of Cancer, as I don't know anything, very little about the charity, and I'm here to represent St Gemma's Hospice.
I'm here tonight because I'm supporting a good cause. It's not just for family, it's a personal thing also. It's to help to build the awareness within the communities on cancer, and hopefully supporting families and other people who cancer has brought upon them, and just to be a supporter really of the thing.
Amazing? Yeah. Oh, marvellous. I like that one. Like marvellous. Okay, so my name is Marsha. I'm part of the Voices of Cancer team, and I'm here to welcome you to the 4th annual fundraising ball.
Was introducing me, I thought they've changed their mind. They've got somebody else to actually take part this part of the actual hosting. Ladies and gentlemen, let me first of all say a big welcome here to the Voices of Cancer. It's really nice that most of you have been, well, quite a few have been here before, so you know what to expect. From some of you, it's your first time. But what I'm hoping tonight is that we'll have a very good time. We'll be friendly, we'll be loving, we'll actually cheer those who need cheering, and those who basically don't need cheering, you will still cheer them as well. So, without any further ado, one of the things I like to do, the glasses of when I'm driving on the motorway. Can't read a single thing when it's close. One of the things I like to do first of all is talk about the people who make this possible. There are lots of people involved, lots of people working behind the scene, but one of the important things also is when you have not just people willing to talk, but also to put some action behind the talk and actually make the effort to make it happen. So we have 3 sponsors this evening that I'd like to really make mention and also bring to your attention, and also just to make sure we can acknowledge their good work, because as we know, cancer is a disease. It's something that is affecting many of us in some way, shape or form. When many of us were young, it wasn't something even thought about. When we got older, we thought it was something belonging to someone else. Now it's become much more commonplace, and it's events like these that Voices of Cancer take time to put on, take time to put together, that helps both comfort, soothe, and encourage family and friends and people who are actually experiencing this. So let me just start by asking you to give an acknowledgement. If I can ask Jill Turner of Pippin's Nursery Morley to just stand, please. Jill Turner, where are you, Jill? Come on, a big round of applause, much bigger than that. Jill is one of this year's sponsor, and Jill, thank you very much. It's appreciated. Can we also ask the Richards family of MicahRichards.com to stand up, please? Where are you? There you go. Keep standing. A round of applause, please. Once again, it's appreciated. Thank you very much. Also, finally, I'd like to ask Tracy Lyrebird of Unite Union to stand. Is Tracy here? She's not here yet. Okay, she's not here as yet, but when she arrives, we'll acknowledge her, because it's really good of people to both take the time, do the talk, but also walk the talk and actually partake and contribute towards supporting this event. So once again, a big round of applause for those people, please. Now, Voices of Cancer is it 4th year or 5th year? It's 4th year. See, people know. I heard people there saying 4th. Okay, I've got some help tonight. It's in its 4th year. It only happens because you take the time to support it. It happens because the sponsors take the time to come along and actually give some support. So we're not just going to think about now tonight. We're going to continue looking at the future. And Voices of Cancer have a vision. They're not thinking about today or yesterday. They're also thinking about tomorrow. So here's the big news. Next year's event will be held on the 25th of February 2017. Okay? Yep. All right, just a minute. Hold on a second. So here's some good news. Next year's event will be held on the 25th of February 2017. We'd like you to plan for it now because we know you're going to have a good time tonight. We know you're going to share in all of the festivities, all the planning, all the meal. But more importantly, it's to keep this thing going. It's to keep the momentum going and also look forward with positivity. If we're looking forward to the future, then there is a future. So Voices of Cancer is not standing still. And so tonight, once you've had a good time, we want you to also make sure you tell friends and family, so next year we'll have an even bigger support, and we can ensure we support more families, more people who are actually going through difficulties, more people who are actually going through the ups and downs, to make sure they have a friend, they have a voice, they have a care. Okay? Yeah? So okay, as the night goes on, give me a couple of brandy and kvass and lemonade. We'll see how quiet you stay. Now, just to get you in the mood, we've got something special we want all of you to take part in some way, shape or form. It's called the Stand-Up Bingo. And I'm going to ask John from Headingley to come over here, please. John, make your way. Round of applause, please. Encourage him. Encourage him. And I think everyone's really thinking, what on earth is the Stand-Up Bingo?
Right. So, on your tables, there's an envelope. If you look, there's an envelope. And inside there's a bingo tickets. So take out one ticket each. You do not need any pens to play this game of bingo. It's the old and ancient game of stand-up, sit-down bingo. So, all get one ticket apiece. All right, pass around, we all got a ticket? Hands in the air if you've got a ticket. Have you all got a ticket? So, the rules are quite simple. You listen, ladies, the rules are quite simple. I will call a number out from the sheet. If that number is on your ticket, you'll sit down. All right? So what we need to do is start again, she says. You've not played bingo before? Right, you've all got a bingo ticket. You're going to stand up. I'll call out the numbers. If that number call out is on your ticket, you sit down. And by the process of elimination, we'll have one person left standing. So if the number is on your ticket, what I call out, you sit down. So, everybody on your feet. 6 and 7. 67. Bye-bye. 86. 4 and 2. 42.
Silky here, who will come along now, Silky, and present you with 2 bottles of Cockspur rum. A round of applause, please. Hold on a second, let's get a picture. Good. Thank you, sir. Jamie, well done. Lord Silky, thank you very much. Yes. Imagine if he had been actually getting his hair done or a manicure. That would have been really interesting, wouldn't it? Well, look, let me say this much. You came along tonight to support a good cause, And part of that good cause is also not a 1 course, not a 2 course, not a 3 course, but a 4 course meal. And if some of you like me haven't eaten all day, you're looking forward to getting at least one of those courses. Before we eat, we'd like to do something very customary, very much important, and ask someone to bless the food tonight and bless what we're about to receive. So I'd like to ask Amos. Is it Amos? There he is. Osman. Oh dear Lord. It's my first mistake for the night, yeah? Osman. When you were born, your name was meant to be Amos. You just...
Sorry, I always get confused. Alright, we just bow our heads in prayer. Father, we just thank you for this opportunity where we can come yet another year to celebrate even this time of the memories of those that have gone and those that we know that is suffering at this time. We pray, God, that you will give us the inspiration to fight against this cause and the strength and the mind and the determination to live life to its full. We pray your blessing upon the food and to everyone that is partaking today and those that have organized and set aside their time. So we give thanks and praise unto you, Lord, in Jesus' name.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, sir. Apologies for the mistake.
Okay, good evening everybody. Alright, first of all I'll start with saying, I'm sure you're all thinking, oh my god, BHI again, Heather again. But you've got to realise a partnership was formed with Sister P in 2012 in regards to developing BME Cancer Voice. And then we launched, unfortunately without her, in 2014 at the House of Commons. And I can only thank the rest of Sister P and the entertainment crew for staying true to the promise that Primrose said to us, which was they will always support us. So I'm going to speak about strategically where BHI is with the BME Cancer Voice programme. Now, as I said, we launched in 2014 at the House of Commons, backed by Baroness Howells and Fabian Hamilton MP. Since then, we've been working towards changing things strategically. So looking at the policies and procedures up and down England to make sure we have equity in all the cancer services. So we've been battling to make sure that we have hair loss service, not just for the wigs, but how to grow our hair back after cancer experience, looking at prosthesis, and looking at after treatment services as well. There's plenty out there. We work with Macmillan, Cancer Research, prostate cancer, you name it, that's who we battle with. And we sit continuously around the table telling them we're equal to them and therefore we should have an equal service. If you look around today, thank you, if you look around tonight, we're here and we're actually putting money in a tin for St. Gemma's, Macmillan, etc. And I'm going to stop talking soon so that Bridget and Lee can speak. But what got me really concerned the other month when I was down talking in London was that Macmillan said they raised 800 million pounds, and they gave 150,000 towards looking at why black men disproportionately, 1 in 4, are suffering from prostate cancer. Now, if you think that's fair, then there's something wrong with you too. Because we're putting just as much money in to fundraise, so therefore we should be getting just as money out of it for the services. So I'll finish there and I'll pass on to Bridget.
Good evening. BHI works operationally as well, so Heather talks about strategic. Operationally, we work with communities, with partner organisations, linking what they call the supposed to hard to reach community, which is all sat in this room today. They keep telling us we're hard to reach, but we as BHI, we reach and we link them with the partner organisations. We do that quite innovatively. We've got Cycle for Life, Errol, who's one of the DJs, is a cycle rider. Prostate Cancer had them on bikes. One thing they said was black men don't ride bikes. Interesting. So we worked with those black men that do ride bikes and actually got prostate cancer out there. We do a lot of awareness raising as well. So we will go to local community centres, churches. We will also go to schools. We do talk and we do dialogue as well. So we'll have the conversations. Part of our engagement is bringing the professionals, frontline services to us. So they come to our centres and you can have a conversation. And even one of the clinicians said that in one of our dialogues, she had more men than she ever had in her clinical settings in terms of actually having that level of conversation. We train ambassadors, we recruit ambassadors, we've got champions sat in the room here tonight, we've got Lincoln, we've got a few others that are sat in the room here tonight who work with us across the country to raise awareness of our cancer issues. So, you know, that's what we do. If you really want to get involved, come down to 231 Chapeltown Road. I'll make you a cup of tea, cup of coffee, you can have a biscuit, we don't do the cake yet, and we can talk about how you can actually get involved grassroots-wise.
Good evening, everyone. This is my first time here. I'm glad to be here for Voices of Cancer. I've just been asked by Heather just to share my story, so I'm going to try and share it very quickly in 3 minutes, which will be a bit difficult, but I'll go on. Can I just say to everybody as well that are here, I know we've got a mix of people here tonight, and I'm privileged to be with you and to share this night with you also in your journey, in your story. Okay, let me go. So my journey is one that is spiritual, my journey is one that is painful, and my journey is one of hope. 14 years old, I left my family home because there was dysfunction there. I went to live with my grandmother, who I dearly loved at that time, and that was my first experience of losing somebody, 16, 17 years old. Where I had to look after my grandmother after finding out when she had an accident that she had cancer. She died within that same year. I was a young carer then, so my life changed quite a lot. Early on, I found out that I had a lot of attachment issues and issues with loss. This was to repeat itself later down the line. I got married. 4 years into my marriage, my wife was going back and forth to the GP. While she was going back and forth to the GP, she was complaining about stomach pains, but the doctor continued to dismiss anything that she brought forward. Just gave her some tablets and said, "You'll be all right, it's just an ulcer, it's not a problem." This got worse through 2010, and it was about October time where we took her in, and her blood count was that low that the specialist even said that she shouldn't even be able to work. At that time she was just working, she was playing netball, and the specialist couldn't believe that she was doing all these things because her blood count was that low. She should not have been able to even get out of bed. And that was her will, that was her faith, that was her strength. And in 2 weeks of them doing investigations, she was around up and down the hospital, and everybody knew her name. Her name was Keisha Berrigan. Everybody knew her. She was up and down the hospital, and she was helping other people around in the hospital and taking care of them, where she was really there for people to take care of her. After the 2 weeks, they found out that it was cancer, and 2 weeks after that, she died. So I found myself in a situation where I was 16, 17, I was sat beside my grandmother watching her die. Then I found myself again in another situation where after 4 years of marriage, I was beside my wife watching her die. But I don't want to focus on that. I want to focus on the fact that the hope that she brought, even in those last days, in those last times, she was an encourager. So she encouraged people to have hope. She encouraged people to continue. She encouraged people to have faith. She encouraged people to live life. And it's that what we held on to. That's what we continue with. That's what got me through my pain, my grief. And the following year, I was fortunate to donate I was a match for somebody, a friend of a friend. I was fortunate to donate one of my kidneys to a friend of a friend, and since then he's been able to travel, and he's had 2 children, and he's living his life. We raised money, thousands of pounds for children with leukemia. Through skydives, people did marathons, we did a big concert, and that continues.
And everybody, one of the things that we like to think that sets us apart from other events is the film pieces that we specially commission and produce to be shown on the evening. So over the years, we've heard from people living with cancer and their families, from those who work tirelessly with caring for cancer patients, and we've heard individual testimonials with first-hand and real practical advice. This year, our filmmakers have chosen a slightly different angle to focus on. So even though cancer survival rates have doubled overall in the UK over the past 40 years, there is still a massive variation depending on the type of cancer. So for instance, 98% survival rate for testicular cancer compared to only 1% of pancreatic cancer. So massive disparity there. So it was felt that in order to have a truly honest dialogue about cancer, we can't hide and we can't run away from the reality that unfortunately not everybody wins their battle with cancer. So in order to explain a little bit more about the film that we're about to show you, I'd like to invite the lovely Elaine Wong, our interviewer researcher for this piece, just to talk a little bit more about the film and why she decided to get involved. Okay, I'll be really quick. Thanks, Marsha. So as Marsha said, not everyone survives their battle with cancer, and unfortunately my mum passed away 2 years ago to stomach cancer, and I don't know if you know much about stomach cancer, but if you get it, it's really aggressive and it's quite quickly you deteriorate. So this is the main reason why I wanted to get involved with this, because I think it's an amazing charity to raise awareness. Now we're all here tonight because we've all been affected by cancer. You know, we've lost someone who we've loved, and we all grieve differently. And this is what this is about, basically. It's about the grief that we go through and the help that we can get, the support and services that we can have. You're not alone, and that's what it's about, basically. So.
Family members, we deeply appreciate everything you did to facilitate my husband's wish to pass away peacefully at home. You gave our family strength to bear the unbearable. Thank you for the support, which meant as a family we were able to look after my husband at home, which is what he so wished for. Our mother died at home after a long illness, and this was due to the care and professionalism of our community clinical nurse specialist, whose forward planning enabled our mother to have the equipment and the medications and sufficient nursing care to ensure a comfortable end to her life. We've seen over 1,000 new patient referrals, and we've made over 4,000 visits to patients in their own homes. We've also provided 2,000 bereavement support sessions by our bereavement team. I've taken some, we get hundreds and hundreds of thank you letters and cards, as you can imagine. And I've just taken, I've been through quite a lot of the letters, and I've taken some quotes from the letters, because these are the things that make my job really worthwhile. And these are the words from family members. St Gemma's made it possible for my mum to stay at home, which was really important to her. This is a great comfort to us now. Knowing your help was just a phone call away was such a comfort to our family members. We deeply appreciate everything you did to facilitate my husband's wish to pass away peacefully at home. You gave our family strength to bear the unbearable. Thank you for the support, which meant as a family we were able to look after my husband at home, which is what he so wished for. Our mother died at home after a long illness, and this was due to the care and professionalism of our community clinical nurse specialist, whose forward planning enabled our mother to have the equipment and the medications and sufficient nursing care to ensure a comfortable end to her life. We are only able to help people in these most difficult times of their life, thanks to the generosity of our supporters, and this is people like yourselves. Thank you from all of us at St Gemma's Hospice. Thank you.
Julie, thank you very much for that. And it's sometimes easy to hear people come along and speak the words and you don't actually see the significance, but my mother's care was provided by St. Gemma's, so thank all of St. Gemma's once again, and it was made very comfortable. Thank you. As we proceed, I've been handed something here saying that before it was £966 collected, you have now overachieved. You've actually now taken that figure to £1,169. Thank you. But then I remember the reggae songwriter sung a song saying, "Many rivers to cross." So, we haven't finished this yet. I think that we could push a little more. So I am asking if there's anybody have any idea how we can add to this amount, because you heard Heather said about these £6 billion or whatever that other organizations are collecting. I'm not suggesting we're going to make £6 billion tonight, but I'm thinking we could make a significant difference towards achieving something much more. So anyone have any ideas out there on how we can push a little more fundraising tonight? Anyone? I didn't hear that. £10. Wait. Okay, sorry, sorry, sir. Come back, please. Come back. Could you repeat that, please?
£10. Somebody match or better it.
There you go. £10.
See you 10 and raise it 50.
Whoa. Quiet now. Can anybody match 50 or can anybody match 10? Even if you can match 10, anybody can match 10? Anybody else? Anybody else? You're all waiting for me to say 100, isn't it? Can anybody match 100? Listen, that was fantastic. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Valerie. There's more? Wilson. There you go. Wilson, how much you placing there? £40. And £40 makes a big difference. Thank you. Thank you. You see, where the heart is, then there will be more effort. It's as simple as that. And that just is fun. I don't want to close this point. Anybody else want to match something? Thank you. A lady coming forward over there. Fantastic. Give her a round of applause, please. Round of applause. And my dear, your name? Juliet. How much you placing there?
£45 from table 9.
£45 from table 9. Come on, round of applause. And that's an idea. You see, maybe if you can't put £50, if a table would like to put, even if a table puts together and it turns out to be £5, that's significant. So can any of the tables put together and contribute something?
Not bad that you only put 10. Another 20.
Here, listen, it felt bad they only put 10, another 20. Okay, anybody else please? Anybody else? I'm willing to stand here and just hold this microphone as long as you can. Anybody else? I see a man making movements over there by the table in the grey suit. That table's come to life. Sir, how much there? £40 from table 5. Round of applause, please. I see another woman coming forward. No, I see a man in a grey suit. How much, sir? £45 from table number 6. Round of applause, please. And £50 from table number 11. There you go. 7. Hey, stop. One second. Where's table 11? Because table 7 just put down a large amount of money, and I'm giving table 11 credit for it. Heather, what table are you from?
45, table 20.
45 from table 20. I like it. Now in the right spirit. I see a TV celebrity personality coming forward. What's this? £70 from table number 19. There you go. Thank you. Sir, where are you from? Your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? £65 from Michael Dungargan on table number 13. Round of applause, please. Okay, I see more. Thank you. Your name, please? Sorry? £50 from table 14. And I haven't seen table 11 come forward. What table 11 is? I was picking up table 11 by mistake. Anybody else? I can see some movements. Sorry? Oh, table 11 is coming. All right, we're going to hold the fort while table 11 makes their way through. The lady in red, table number 11. How much? £60. Round of applause, please. Round of applause. Hold on, sir. Lord Silky, how much is that? Where from? Coxburgh crew table is £60. Lord Silky on behalf. Thank you. Which table? Table 60. £47 from table number 16. I'm losing my voice.
Table 3. We made £50.
There you go. There you go. Round of applause, please. Round of applause. I love it. I was in church years ago, and I'm still in church with God, and that young lady's from a church background, and I know that she knows little becomes much when you place it in the master's hand. Okay. Thank you all. Go on, right up. We're going to add it all up and tell you in a few minutes exactly how much it was, yeah? But let me tell you this, yeah? We're laughing, we're smiling, but that money's going to go towards a good cause. We sometimes see people donating to funds somewhere way overseas, or funds being donated to things that we'll never see, but you're seeing real people, you're seeing real benefits, and you're going to see real work being carried out by people. And I want to say that without Voices of Cancer, we would not be here tonight. So I just want to say again, I echo, Voices of Cancer, you're doing a fantastic job. And all of you as supporters, you're all doing a fantastic job. Keep it up, please. I thought I was just going to come along and hear just the order. You know, I'm seeing the actual remarkable, I'm seeing the impressive, that makes me encouraged. I said to Norris or Kenny, I spoke to, and I said, you guys are looking to do some stuff around the country, and I've said I will offer my services to try and help in Birmingham. So let me say, it isn't just talk. When you're ready, we'll talk about doing something down there to help the cause as well. But really, I am impressed. I don't want to hold things up because I know at the end of the day there's more to be done. So let me please welcome back to the stage Marsha, because she's now going to, and also Elaine Wong. A round of applause, please. Marsha and Elaine Wong. Marsha Whitten. Poignant, very real, very honest, very sincere. Sharing by people, real people with real experiences, talking about exactly what's happened in their lives and how it's affected the family, friends. And it's not just, excuse me, it's not just a film, it's real. A lot of us in here know the people who were actually in that film. And if we don't know those people, we can relate to what their experience has been and what their feeling has been. And certainly I can. It's impacted on my family. And maybe it may not impact on you now, but we know that it's an issue that's going to face many of us at some point. But, you know, I want to thank all the people that I know who were in that film. So let's give them a round of applause for those who have actually taken the time to share. I got caught up in the film, but then somebody brought me back to the film was very positive in terms of encouragement. Then I got another piece of positive news in my hand, which was that when I first stood up, I said that the amount raised was £966. I asked if everybody can push forward and try to make it get to the 1,000 mark. And then I got the note earlier that it was £1,169. And the gentleman came forward very bravely and said, look, he's putting £10 down on the table. And, well, was it 30? Oh dear. You see? 5 fishes and the loaves of bread. So effectively, with that inspirational move made by that gentleman, the tables came forward and all of you collectively then raised another £747. Well done. The grand total is now £1,916. So come on, round of applause. So while the film was on, I was talking to asframes.com. Now they're the photography company out there, outside there waiting for you. And what occurred to me was that any pictures you take tonight, any photographs you have taken tonight, group or individually, they are pledging a percentage of all that money taken. They will be charging, they're pledging a percentage of that money towards Voices of Cancer. Yeah? So first of all, a round of applause please for asframe.com. And then what I would like to encourage you to do, because before I came and I was rehearsing, what would I say when I stepped on the stage? When I saw you all, I lost my nerves and forgot half the things I was going to say. Because I'm going to start by saying how beautiful you all look. No, but listen, don't say it, because the truth is, I was going to say it. But now that I've arrived, how beautiful you all look. No, seriously. You're beautifully well presented and you know you've made the effort, and that's really good. But capture the memory, the image on camera. So get out there, have your photographs taken by ansframes.com, and they will donate some of that money to Voices of Cancer, yeah? Okay. And no, big round of applause on that. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. In years to come, you're going to look back at that picture and you're going to think, damn, I look that good? Seriously, you'll forget how good you were looking tonight. So capture the whole emotion, memory, the feeling, ansframes.com outside, because the money will be donated, some of the money towards Voices of Cancer. Now, we were going to do a raffle earlier on, but because people suddenly said they want to actually have a chance to buy the raffle, Elaine, Norris, are we okay for the raffle draw? Where's Marsha? Here you go, the beautiful Marsha, please, a round of applause. Okay. Do you want me to remind them of the prize? Yeah. Make me look good. Okay. Let me remind you of the prizes, yeah? You got 2 tickets for the Leeds Headingley Cricket Season 2016. Hospitality includes a meal as well. Clap, go on. You have a £50 voucher for Napoleon Casino. I'm not encouraging it. You have 2, yeah, bet responsibly. 2 massages, manage your body massage and your mind, etc. Courtesy of Aura Massage. Could you give a round of applause, please? We've also got foot pedicure voucher up to the value of £20 by Lindsay Howarth. Round of applause. We've got Love Boutique in brackets Facebook, a lovely coat to be claimed. Is this the coat? Oh gosh. And again, if I win, we're going to do a swap. We also have a lovely dress to be claimed as well. Is that the dress? Sorry. Oh wow, okay, there's 2 in 1 there. There's more to come. We have 6 bottles of Cockspur, 2 bottles per winner, courtesy of Cockspur Crew Leeds. Come on, round of applause. We have 3 free haircut courtesy of Sensation Barbers Leeds, and if I win, I want to do a swap. Come on, round of applause for Sensation Barbers. And we also have Kelly Ewing designer dress right here. If I win, I'm not going to swap. You won't know about it. And
not judging.
There you go, see? And I keep saying it wrong. The Bulgari gift set. Bulgari. Yeah? You're going to see, I don't mind this, because I know half of you, I can't pronounce it, and half of you don't know what it is. It's a very expensive gift set, I can assure you. We also have the fire tablet. Yeah? Round of applause, please. We have £100 worth of Slater's gifts voucher. Round of applause, please. Ladies and menswear. We have the CND gift set. And for those of you who want to keep fit, I'll tell you something, you know, one thing we talk about when we talk about cancer is that your lifestyle is very important. So being active is very important. So there's a prize being given for 2 Kazumba dance classes for 2 people. And again, Kazumba is like, if you know what Zumba is, Kazumba is very healthy for mind, body and soul, I can show you. I've seen it on TV and I've seen it live. It's good. My partner won't let me go, but it's good. Okay. So over to Marsha, please. We're ready to draw. Okay, as we come forward with the actual raffle tickets. Okay, we're going to do the red tickets first, the white tickets, and then the green. It's significant. So, they're blue. Hey, listen, here's the best thing about it, yeah? They're not blue, they're green. They're not red, they're pink. And the dress I just showed you over, that dress is, what color is that dress? Yeah, you see, y'all trying to be clever, you ain't got a clue about fashion. Okay, we're gonna do the names first. I'm looking for look guys to guide me on this one. Elaine, where are you? Elaine, come over here, man.
She's going around drawing it.
Right, we need to get somebody to draw, is that correct? So we're gonna get right, the gentleman, listen, this is random. The gentleman who's gonna make the draw now.
56.
Right, that is for the Headingley Ticket Cricket 2016 season, including a meal as well. So, does anyone have that ticket? What's the number, please, Elaine? 56, and it's blue. Anybody got 56 blue? Hey! Well done. Well done. We have a winner. All right, we've got them right here. Congratulations, give a round of applause.
So the next prize is the £50 voucher for Napoleon's Casino.
And where is Spinner? We need him to come forward, please. Is he here? Here comes Spinner, looking very dapper, very cool, very smooth style and fashion. Boom! I'll let Marsha announce the winner.
We have Pink 46.
Pink 46. Do we have the winner here? Who's got ticket? Hey, come on. Have you got it or are you just lying to me? Yes. The lucky winner. Come on, round of applause. Pink 46. 3. And what's the prize?
Straight in it as well.
Right, Marcus, where are you? Marcus will come on with the next ticket, please.
And the next prize is for 2 massages, courtesy of Aura Massage Leeds.
And the winner is ticket number 392. I call it a white ticket. 392. 392.
Blue?
What color is that?
Grey, white.
Grey? Is it grey?
See, everyone needs their glasses tonight. Heather, you won. Fantastic. You are the lucky winner. And yeah, it's correct. And you have won.
The massage.
The massage. There you go. For 2. So anybody lucky, talk to Heather nicely.
And the next prize is a pedicure voucher worth £20, courtesy of Lindsay Howarth.
Elaine, sorry, it's your time. Alright, so I'm going to pull the draw randomly, find the winner of the ticket. We're moving very hastily because we have some more things to fit in, which is even more juicy than what you've had before. Elaine. Blue 12.
Blue 12. It's a pedicure.
Jeffrey, where are you? Spinner? If you could draw another prize, please. And the next prize will be for a code from Love It Boutique. Jeffrey over there, have you got a winner, please? 89. Number, what color? It's pink or red or rouge, you're gonna go. It's pink. 89, please. Who's got a ticket? Number 89, you're a winner. It's not gonna fit. We're gonna share that dress. You can all envy us. You look at me. There you go. Well done. Congratulations. Thank you all very much. And the next one, please, coming forward quickly.
The next prize is a lovely dress from Love It Boutique.
And the lucky winner is ticket number 452. The white ticket or grey, if you're going to call it grey. 452. Is there a winner? Okay, come forward. Well done. Give her a round of applause, please. Okay, Elaine. Where's Elaine? Get your prize. Come on, come on. Okay, Elaine, what's the next prize, please?
The next prize is 6 bottles of Cockspur rum.
Okay, and the winner, Elaine. Blue number 1 for the butt prize of the Cockspur. Ticket number 1, please. Blue ticket number 1. Where are you? Over here. Hooray. Come on, round of applause, please. Fantastic. Jeffrey, where are you? Could you draw another ticket, please, Jeffrey? This prize is for 3 free haircuts. And the ticket winner number is pink number 53. That's for 3 haircuts, pink 53. Where are you? Is there a winner? Pink ticket number 53. Where are you?
3 haircuts from Sensation Barbers.
Round of applause, please. Okay.
The next prize is going to be for the Kelly Ewan dress.
And the number is? 4, 6. What's the color? White. What color is the ticket? White ticket.
461.
461.
White 461.
Well, I'm definitely going to wear it. I'm definitely wearing the dress.
Get the camera ready. Okay, Elaine. Elaine, well done, sir. Fantastic. It's gonna look good on you tonight. Elaine, what's the next ticket, please?
And this is for the Bulgari gift set.
Sorry? Blue 49. Do we have a winner? Oh, that's what I fixed. Blue 49. The lucky winner coming forward.
Bulgari gift set.
Bulgari gift set.
Woo!
Ray, give a round of applause. Come on. Spinner, where are you, Spinner?
And the next prize will be the fire tablet.
Okay, the number is? Pink 35. Do you have Pink 35 in the house? You are a winner. Hooray! Here he comes. Pink 35 in the blue suit and the pink side. You're going to tablet, man. Round of applause, please. The winner. Okay. Is it Marcus? Next ticket.
428.
And it's white?
White.
If you have a white lottery ticket, number 48, you are a winner.
And that's for the £100 worth of Slater's menswear gift vouchers.
48, where are you? No? Yeah? Is the winner here? I'm going to call you probably just one more time. White ticket number 48.
428. 428. 428.
Sorry, 428. Lola, come over here. I love that person. Slater, I know her. Come and get your prize. Oh, yes. Oh, big round of applause, please. Come on. Isn't she looking good? Okay, the next person. Who's the next one?
The next prize is the C&D gift set.
Is it Spin or is it Elaine? It's Elaine. Elaine, go on, please. Blue 13. Blue 13. Is there a winner over here? Blue 13?
Hey, no, you can't have that ticket. That wrong. What number is it?
13. Blue 13.
That wrong. You can't have that ticket.
Was it?
What you have to donate it back anyway. We donate it back.
Should we do it again? All right, we're going to donate it back. Do it again. Put another one, please, Elaine. Well done. Voice of Cancer, thank you for that. They're putting it back in. Very good spirit. Well done. Blue 44. Whoa, prize, come on. Well done. Fantastic. You've just won the C&D gift set. Well done. Okay, the last prize now coming up, please. And it's Spinner. Spinner put out a ticket with a well done. Give her a round of applause.
Wonderful. The turn-up was much bigger.
That last year, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was quite nice. The dinner was lovely. Very nice. You know, it's so obviously supporting cancer and well-being here and our families.
And this thing the guest speaker was just introduced about collecting from the tables. I think it's a good idea which we can promote next year. Instead of making people stand up and contribute towards the cause, if people collect from the tables, it makes it more exciting, sort of a competition.
And you might get a bit more support.
It's been really lovely. I had mixed feelings about coming. The last time I came was on Prim's birthday, her 50th, but it was really, I like the mix. I thought that was really nice. Yeah. It's been really lovely. I had mixed feelings about coming. The last time I came was on Prim's birthday, her 50th, but it was really, I like the